I was just looking at the collection because I'm up to 150 cards that I could collect, or that were no self collectibles. I think it's like 185 that I could collect, but obviously I'm not going to because I don't know, just didn't want to. Still want to kind of hold on to these guys.
I bought a bunch of like the cheap ones, and I got later, like because all of those, like the spring breakout cards are all super cheap. Even the high round ones are only like 8-9K or even less.
Really?
You can get like
first Daniel. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, I'm about to put buy orders in for all these guys. Holy crap.
Yeah, and then the low round ones are only like 2,500.
Yeah, like this Dalton Rushing from the Soul series is only 2,600.
Yeah, like even the 90 overall Will Smith is 6,000. Paul Skeens like 7,000.
Let me just go to the marketplace and put. I guess I don't want to put set. I guess I could put set one because if I put set one, it'll at least erase all the live series cards.
Yeah,
that's not so bad.
Yeah, lots of those ones were cheap, so I bought like all. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them.
AJ Minter's going for a lot. I have Herman. I have Jesse Chavez. I have Willie Castro's going for 22,000 with no buy orders.
I should buy
this. Good thing I sold him when I did.
This Easter Adam Ottavino, I should buy this card. It keeps going up.
Oh, really?
Well, because they added, you see the new captain's pack. This is going to be the first thing we talk about. So there's the Carlos Santana switch hitter captain, and Adam Ottavino is a switch hitter. So you can put him in your bullpen, and he's like a pretty glitchy card usually. He's usually decent to use.
Oh, shit, that's right. He is a switch hitter, isn't he?
Ottavino and Kenley, you could throw them in the bullpen, and then, don't have to... 2 hitting spots you don't have to use.
Nice. That's actually really convenient.
So his price is like doubled since Friday, and I keep not buying him because I'm trying not to spend like 70,000 stubs on that card, but might be worth it.
That's probably why he's so expensive.
Oh yeah, that switch hitter captain. I mean, the boost is like it's contact and clutch, but I mean, any card where you can like boost Jimmy Rollins and you can boost Jamer Candelario and stuff, like it makes some of these cards pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just going through and putting buy orders in for all these cards now. Because once you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just go and buy. Because I have I'm at the 65K stubs now, but like I had 77 just from playing the game over. Dude, I think I got I kid you not, probably over, besides selling Willie Castro, I think I got 30,000 stubs yesterday just by playing and just selling packs and things like that. Like I was like, where the heck am I getting all these cards from? So I was kind of happy with that little turnout, but dude, these cards are still Lou Gehrig's still going. Dude, Tony Clark is going for 15K. He's going for 18,699.
Well, he might go up now with the switch hitter boost.
With the switch hitter boost, yeah. I ain't selling him though.
Even let's look at what Santana. Yeah, he buy now 48. So he's probably. Actually, all these guys are in the high 40s right now.
Yeah, a lot of these cards probably like this TJ White, from the spring breakout stuff, they're probably super cheap because I think they're all in those packs now, right? So it's I think.
Yeah. Well, they're all those packs that you get for doing Team Affinity really drop their prices.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was too.
Which is good.
All these spring breakouts. Yeah, Adam Ottavino, 75K if you pulled him.
It's tempting. But I'm like, oh, are they going to give us one of those packs for free soon? And then it's like, am I just going to waste 70,000? Not waste, but it's a lot for.
I am starting to buy those cards for the, what's it called? For Vlad. I didn't buy all of them yet, but I should. Who else should I buy? Rhys Hoskins. I could buy Rhys Hoskins for under 14. I'm at 40K. I don't want to buy any more right now.
Just keep saving. Keep saving.
I'm gonna buy Barry Larkin since I didn't play the last.
Oh, you mean you can get him for free if you get 8 wins?
Yeah, but I also could get the newer ones. I can get the other ones I didn't get from the last one because I didn't finish out. I just stopped playing the event. I'll be honest with you. So
I've been playing some of the new one. So I sold my
I have not.
I sold Grayson Rodriguez for like 10K today.
And now that season 2 dropped for I guess we could talk about that in a little bit, but Mike Cameron's super cheap now too.
So cheap. Yeah, those cards just go way
Tanked.
down.
Super crazy. So yeah, man. I mean, shoot.
Where do we start? It was a pretty big day.
A lot of content dropped on Friday. We had the giant roster update, the biggest roster update in MLB The Show history. They said
update. It was crazy. There was a huge roster update.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much everybody in the game got somehow messed with. I feel like. I mean, they have everybody listed pretty much. I mean, it was weird though, because like some of the boosts and some of the things were just kind of odd. I mean, like Acuna went down, but he's not having the greatest hitting season to start. He's only batting like under two. He's batting under 280 to start the year. I think he batted like 340 to end the year last year or something like that. Yeah. So
I'd say most of the diamond move arounds were fair. Like Mookie went up, but like fair enough. He's been like the best player of all time right now.
And Judge went way down. Judge went down -3. But then, of course, he comes to Milwaukee and just has a crazy series. So, yeah, good thing that was the game I didn't go to.
He'll end up.
I got to see a Juan Soto home run in person. Oh, that was cool.
And the Brewers won that game, so there you go.
They did. I didn't get a chance to stay for the whole game though. I had a 2-year-old who was not. He was exhausted. It was a 7:00 game here, and
yeah,
my son usually goes to bed around 9:00. So by the time that started rolling around, I was like. I looked at my lady and we just kind of looked at each other and we're like, it's a 6th inning.
Well, it went into extras too, didn't it?
It did. It was like 11, it went to the 11th inning. Yep. Yeah. Joey Ortiz, my boy. He had himself a day. He had his first career home run. He had 4 RBIs, including he had the 2 home runs. He had the 2-run home run. He had a sac fly. And then he also had the game-winning RBI in extras. So he had himself a day. He should get a Tops Now card, but he probably won't.
We'll see. I thought Dalton Varsho was for sure going to get a monthly awards or season awards card this last week. And Cal Raleigh and Tanner Houck and who was the other? Yeah.
Tanner Houck had a day, though. He threw a Maddox.
Yeah.
But I agree. Dalton Varsho should have gotten one. We've been both kind of on the Dalton Varsho train all season.
At least he went up to a gold.
Also, Juan Soto only went up 2, which is kind of odd considering he's probably been, besides Mookie, the best hitter in all of baseball this year.
Yeah, he'll keep going up.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised. Like, I know Kevin Gossman had a couple rough starts, but I was surprised that they dropped him to a silver. Because also now in his last 3 starts, he's got up like a .96 ERA in his last 3. So it's like, well, did you... They were not.
A lot of these Astros didn't tank worse than they should have.
They were not shy about changing people, that's for sure. Yeah.
Like Josh Taylor with a +3, Tariq Skubal with a +3. Like all these guys went diamond, which is cool to see. Corbin Carroll went down to a 85. Oh, he's only batting 189. Well, this is as of this update, so he's only batting 189. I didn't realize Corbin Carroll was having this bad of a year.
Yeah, he has not started out very good. Your boy Contreras went up to a diamond though.
He did.
I was actually we were talking about him on my the baseball podcast with Show Noob. He was saying, is he like the most underrated catcher and like the best catcher in baseball right now? Like,
I was hanging out with one of my friend's streams yesterday morning, and we were talking about it because he's an Orioles fan, so obviously he's a big Adley Rutschman fan. And I was like, dude, William Contreras has been the best catcher in baseball this year. And he was like, I don't believe it. And I was like, dude, pull up the stats. So we did a stat by comparison. It was like night and day that Contreras was having at least a better start of the season. I think if gun to my head, I'm still probably taking Adley as the whole season goes along, but
yeah,
Contreras is having himself a time. Also, my boy Freddie went up from a 79 to an 84. Freddie Peralta, he's nuts too. He's on Diamond Watch. Corbin Burns, he went up to a diamond, but only a +1 though for a Cy Young potential start of this season. Only a +1. But
it's only what it is. It's only the first update.
Exactly.
Although they did wait a while. Like it seems like it's like the game from when this game came out until now. It's been a while. So
I was gonna say there's definitely a long wait for sure. But yeah, man, the biggest roster update, they added a bunch of new players. I mean, they added like some old veterans like Tyler Duffy. got rebrought back into the game, things like that. Tomas Nido back on the Mets. Funny because you're wearing a Mets hat. but like Tobias Myers, who's had 2 pretty good starts to start his career. I mean, he's not having the greatest. He had his first pitch of his major league career was given up to a home run against Andrew McCutchen. Very first pitch of his major league debut, McCutchen took him in PNC. And then he only gave up that 1 run through, I think, for like 4 or 5 innings the rest of the game. So he had a pretty good outing. But and this Jared Koenig, they brought him up because of all the injuries. Like Wade Miley's now out for the season. Wade Miley's his career is probably done. He's getting Tommy John. He's like 37 years old. Like there's no way he comes back, right? I don't see that.
Yeah, doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, but that's the main roster. I mean, I guess the only means I didn't even see any, like, was there any Blue Jays movement? I mean, was there?
Like, there was like a decent amount. Like a lot of people got, like, Vlad went down. He's still a diamond. Bo went down like 3 to gold.
Yeah, Bo's a gold. I'm looking at the roster now. Yeah, Varshaw's an 81. Yes. Yimmy's at 81.
Yeah. Barrios, Varsho, and Jimmy all went up to gold. Springer and Gossman went down to silver. I think Kikuchi went up. I don't know if he was a bronze or not, but he definitely went up. And then I don't remember.
Barrios only an 80 is criminal.
I'll take a gold for now. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
He starts tomorrow. If he can shut down the Royals tomorrow, then maybe.
Vlad and Bo both getting plus 11 inside edges today. Love to see that.
Vlad like always has a crazy inside edge, but never performs like it in real life.
Dude, his defense, when they do the fielding update, usually they do that like once a year. It's going to go down to like common. It's going to be like Frank Thomas all over again. And I also saw your boy, what was it, Danny Jansen and Alejandro Kirk both hit their first home runs of the season this past like week plus.
They did, yeah.
I think Kirk just hit his like what?
Yesterday.
Was it the day before? Was it yesterday? Okay, I have MLB home runs Twitter account. I follow them and I have the notifications on. So anytime someone hits a home run, it lets me know.
He's been bad. I guess he went down. He was a gold, I think, to start the year. He's been bad. Offensively, he's been awful. But then, yesterday he had a really good game. I think he had 3 hits. He had that homer, and then he hit like the hardest ball of his career for a double, I think. And
Alejandro Kirk going for 5,600 right now in the market. By the way, that 95. I just bought him. I just bought him outright.
So cheap. I should have waited. I'm pretty sure I spent.
You said you spent more. Like $30,000.
Probably. Like it was like right after he came out. I waited till he went down a little bit, and I haven't even really used him. It's just I had stubs, and if a Jays card comes out that's on the market, I'm just gonna buy it. Like I was fully prepared to spend like $140K on a Varsho card if it would have been in the pack. I wouldn't have even been mad. I was like, whatever, it's in the pack. I'll pay for it. But
yeah, so we had that. We had the, as you said, the new. I guess we can go through all the pack stuff because obviously we had the season awards, but they gave us 2 free millionaire packs.
2 free millionaires. I got 2 standard packs out of mine.
I got 200 stubs, 2 try agains. But then I got through. I did the conquest map and I got another one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I got 1 pack. So
yeah, the best thing I've ever pulled from that has been a Bullen is a happy pack, which is whatever. Yes. At least it's a gold.
Yeah. Did we talk about the headliners of Matt Chapman, or was that in between recordings?
Nope, that happened on Friday too. So we haven't. So yeah, so new packs. It was this new season 1 captains.
Yes.
So we have Trevor Hoffman, the 45 save captains, Clayton Kershaw, lefty captain, Big Poppy at the 2000s hitters, Mark Pryor standout series, Carlos Santana switch hitters, which is from the only one that I've seen a lot of people talking about is that one.
Yeah. That one and the Kershaw one.
The only one that I bought. And then the Seiya Suzuki for the Asian born captains, which does also include Tommy Edman and Lars Nootbaar. It's like makes a point of saying that.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny.
That was cool. Like it's kind of just I feel like this is a pack that's almost actually worth it. Like each card could be worth it if you want to do that kind of a theme team. Yeah. So I didn't really mind. Like I actually bought one. I didn't mind spending $40K to get this Carlos Santana. Yeah, these ones I actually think are kind of worth it for once, like a pack that's worth buying.
This Carlos Santana, and it's a catcher starter, so it's like he's kind of cracked. He doesn't have any quirks, but it doesn't matter. Carlos Santana cards usually play.
There's so good. And then if you add another potentially plus 12 contact and 10 clutch, like that gives him 120 clutch.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty good, basically maxed.
Pretty good 2-3 hitter for sure.
Get him P5, then he'd have max clutch. So not bad.
Insane. I've seen people already. A guy posted his lineup. I saw it on Twitter. I don't remember who it was because it was on my like random for you Twitter page, not the following one.
Yeah.
Guy already has Kershaw P5. I'm like, the pack just came out, man. Holy crap. Like two people have Kershaw P5 already.
Yeah, you can P5 pitchers really fast. Like when I did that holiday at the beginning of the year, I wasn't even really trying to. I just like played like one of those first Team Affinity Division Conquest maps, and I got them to like P3 or P4 by the time that was done. So I was like, okay, well,
yeah,
we're just gonna do it now.
Yeah,
and then we got this
and then
Drop 5 season awards.
Drop 5. Jeez, season's just moving along.
Yeah, Cal Raleigh, Reed Garrett, Ranger Suarez, Mitchell Parker, and Jonathan Clase.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh's always a card. I hate him because he's a Blue Jay killer in real life. So I'm like, I don't want to pay. I would, if I pulled him, whatever, I would probably use him. But
am I wrong? Was he always a Mariner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm thinking of Mike Zunino. That's who I'm thinking of. Who was a Ray turned Mariner.
Yeah.
Because I always did. So how I met, random side tangent, how I met Nick Terrio was just obviously through Twitch, but then he also was hosting that Diamond Dynasty, like all time team custom league. And I had the Rays. So mine was like, because they were like, you get your choice of team or whatever. And I picked the Rays because I'm like, the Rays got some good players. Wasn't as good as other teams that I probably could have chosen, but like the Brewers were already taken, and like the Yankees and Dodgers and all those teams were already kind of taken. But the Rays had some like sneaky kind of good players at the time too. This was MLB either 20 or 21, I think. So like they had some pretty nasty cards. But I just remember having Mike Zunino as my catcher, and he just raked. Like he was just hitting nukes all over the field. But yeah, good times. I miss doing stuff like that. I mean, I was on Baseball Reference, like going year by year for Rays teams to figure out like what player would qualify. Like if a guy played for this team once, I would put him on the team if he had a better card than what was offered to me and stuff. Yeah. It was cool. I like the research aspect that got me into it. But yeah, another pack for the season 1 awards. It's almost like Dumper is really the only one who's kind of worth it. I mean, Reed Garrett is just a relief pitcher, but he's a 96 overall with a really good pitch mix for what'll play in the game. And his stats are pretty good, except for his control. His BB9s are super low too, so he'll probably just kind of throws the ball all over, or he leaves things hanging. But yeah, I don't know. The season awards packs have been kind of underwhelming for 30K stubs. It's like
I think that's a good thing though, because then you don't feel the need to really buy them. Or I don't. No. I haven't bought a single one all year. I don't plan on it. And so there's actually I probably wouldn't even ever buy it. I would just buy the card. If it was the expensive one, I would just buy it. I don't think I would even try to bother pulling it. But.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, we got that, and then new headliner 13, Platinum Glove 2018 Matt Chapman, which actually card looks pretty good. Not bad. Like decent speed. Obviously, fielding is insane, and
definitely.
I can't really be mad at the hitting stats on this card either.
Nope. Put him on your Blue Jays, your all-time Blue Jays.
All-time Jays, yeah, maybe. I was thinking about picking them up, but I'm like 50K right now is a little bit much, and the headliners always end up being pretty cheap. So.
Yeah, and then we had
the new Chase Pack card.
The new Chase Pack, yes, the one that broke my heart, because I bragged about how happy I was to pull live series of this guy and how he was so expensive, and then they released this Chase Pack, and the value of that card dipped like 20, 25K within like the first 20 minutes.
Where is he at right now?
Uh,
78.
Chase
Buy now,
Chase
78
Pack
sell now.
4 is classic. The show's classic series, Yordan Alvarez from the June 2022 Lightning player. Absolutely cracked. I mean,
yeah,
115, 125 versus righties, 101, 92 versus lefties, but he's also gets the
you can Arenado boost him too.
You
I
can
think
Arenado boost him. Yes, I was gonna say that's the Arenado boost if you want to use him for there, which is crazy because he actually has pretty good fielding, and then obviously you give him the Arenado boost and he gets even better fielding. So it's like he's actually kind of competent out there. Other than
you could actually put a Yordan card in the outfield instead of just having him to DH. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you just hide him in left field.
Yeah,
it's like you can honestly realistically run an outfield of the corners as long as you have a really speedy center fielders of Yordan in left and like that team affinity 1 Giancarlo Stanton, because he's got good speed
he's
and
got good
fielding
speed too. Yeah.
So it's like you could run those two, which are two guys that you would like absolutely never put out in the outfield, but you kind of could if you had a speedy center fielder that can kind of just help cover the ground that those two can't cover. But yeah, man, this Yordan Alvarez card, I was really upset when I saw it, but it makes me happy. He's going for 200K right now.
I want to buy him, but I can't afford
him
so yet.
Expensive. And then also we had the Show Classics Pack 2, or was that already out? That wasn't already out. No, that
came
dropped
out on Tuesday or Wednesday last week.
With Nico Goodrum and all those guys. Okay.
Yeah. I think so.
I know I pulled. I didn't pull any of these guys, but I did the showdown for the new thing we're going to talk about as well. And I had a lot of these guys, obviously, because they were there. Vault Pack was nothing. That's all the classic cards that were before. And then that's pretty much it for packs. Yeah. Not bad. I like the captains. I'm a fan of the captain cards because it seems like not only are they're usable without the boosts, but then if you add the boost to them, they're still pretty cracked. And I guess Kershaw kind of needs the boost help, but if you get him with 22 left-handed batters or pitchers, he's nutty.
22 is a lot. Like I was trying
22 is a lot.
That's basically like you only have 26 spots. Mm-hmm. So it's like maybe you have a couple righties in the bullpen.
I saw a lot of things where people were using, they got them up to like tier 2. So they were just using like a bunch of lefty relievers, and then all their starters were lefties except for maybe one, just to kind of get them to tier 2. And then they all switch hitters and all lefties. So it's like you're still getting the right-handed batters, I guess. They finally added the ability to basically just grind the ranked seasons program now. You don't have to worry about like just getting World Series now. You can just finish the program out. I really need to do this program. I just haven't. I just get so busy, and sometimes I just get home from work and don't want to play online.
Yeah, the rank program is such a grind too.
Yeah, it really is. I feel like it should be, because it's the hardest one to get to because it's the longest games. So it's like, yeah, I don't hate the idea of it, taking longer than normal to get it, but it's also like these rewards are kind of worth it. I mean, Mike Cameron's cracked and DeGrom is cracked. But now it's like if you have 80K stubs, you can have both of them. So it's like it's not that really that big of a deal if you really don't want to grind for them, but it's also you're spending 80K stubs.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll probably do a bunch this weekend, try and knock it out. Maybe line up some co-op games and stuff.
I'll see how my week takes me. I'm gonna try to maybe do something. Maybe I'll get some gaming in tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The weather's going to be beautiful in Milwaukee this week, so I'm going to probably be spending a bunch of it outside because that's what I like to do. We only get so much warm weather here, so when it happens, I try to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I live in Canada, land of the cold, so I know what it's like.
Definitely. And don't let the hoodie confuse you. It's 70 degrees outside right now and kind of cloudy, but it's cold in my basement, so I'm wearing a hoodie. But yeah, nothing changes for BR. We don't get an update on that until later. And then brand new event, though. International event.
Yeah.
The rules are Padres, Cubs, Giants, Cardinals, Dodgers, Astros, Rockies, Red Sox, and Rays players only. I still think they just do max team overall 99 because they don't want people to be upset about their team building and take too long to build it, I'm sure. But the cards look okay. Nothing too crazy. Brewers legend Jerry Hairston Jr. is in the game again.
Still in the game, yeah.
He's a Padre here. Everybody forgets that he's in the game. He was kind of a shock last year. He showed up during the Kaiju time. I remember that because it was like right when that Kaiju program
his card was
came out
bad last year.
Yeah. Which, happy that they got his rights, but it's one of those legend in air quotes type of things.
Yeah, legend.
But his card ain't bad against lefties. Bench bat for sure if you want to have a guy who can hit lefties and have some speed. I mean, 88 speed, and he can play all over the field. He just can't play first or catcher. So he's not bad. 89 reaction, so it's still like 84 reaction at any of his secondaries, which ain't bad. And then 88 speed, 64 stealing with 82 aggressiveness on the stealing. Ain't bad. Not bad at all. Obviously the rewind packs in case you didn't get any of them from the last time, but then the big boy at 20 wins is bench bat or designated hitter finest, designated hitter at his best. Dante Bichette, Bo's Pappy, 96 overall. He's kind of nuts. I don't like his stance, so his stance kind of throws it off for me because it's very really closed. It's kind of like worse than Ricky Henderson's stance because he has like a weird motion before he swings too. So I never really have great success with him, but he mashes though. 114, 97 versus righties, 110, 120 versus lefties with 120 clutch. He doesn't fit any boosts. So, I mean, I guess
Rocky's boost.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, Rocky's team boost. Other than that, I don't think he fits because he didn't play into the 2000s. I don't think so. Because that's the only one I would think would be the David Ortiz boost, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if he did or not. Yeah, I mean, just without any boost, the card's not bad. I like to just grind the events just to do it. It's rare that there's an event card that I really want to use.
Dante Bichette played until 2001,
2001,
so he would qualify. So he would qualify for the David Ortiz boost if you wanted to get that.
Interesting.
Which means that card be even better at hitting and nothing else because it doesn't really affect anything else. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Events are kind of whatever for me. BR, it seems like kind of more of a fun grind because it seems like the card that you get at the end is kind of more fun for it. Events is kind of just something. I feel like it's kind of flipped this year though. It's like usually BR is where the sweatiest of the sweaty play, but now it seems like events is kind of where that is. I know we've talked about that before.
Yeah, the last event I was playing some major sweats. Actually, I have a funny event story. So recently, this past Monday, I was playing events and I hop into an event game in whatever the last event was. And the guy offers me a friendly quit. And I was like, it's events. I'm not going to take a friendly quit. I'm the away team. Like, whatever. I decline it. I'll try and score some runs. Whatever. If I don't, I don't. Also, I'm going to preface this by saying in events, I have no shame in quitting event games because it's events.
You get unlimited redos. Yeah.
And event games are really worth nothing. So anyway, he offers me a friendly. I decline. I don't score. He hits a home run and then I quit. Whatever. No big deal. On to the next one. He gets a win. And I'm done. I whatever. I tried. I don't care. He proceeds to message me and he's like, hey, I offered you the friendly quit. And I was like, yeah, but it's events. I don't really care that much if I take a loss in events. So enjoy your win and whatever. No big deal. 4 days later on Friday, he messaged me again out of nowhere. He's like, I can't believe you didn't take that friendly quit. Whatever. His whole point was he was trying to teach me a lesson of I wasted my time. And I'm like, dude, it was 8 minutes. You got the win. I don't care at all. Am I crazy? I just didn't like this. It was just, I couldn't believe he messaged me again.
That bothered him for 4 days.
Yeah.
Enough to message you again just to say stupid stuff like that. What a weirdo.
Yeah. So he's like, I offered the friendly and I said, LOL, it's events. I'll take a real loss over friendly. Offering friendlies and events is stupid. That's what I said. So he said, if you say so. And I said, I couldn't care less about losing an event game, homie. Enjoy your run. And then, 4 days later, I don't know, he's like, just seems like the friendly would have been the better choice than an instant rage quit. So anyway, we had it back and forth, and like apparently it really bothered this guy and he was like trying to make the point that I was wasting my own time, and I'm like,
I've told you many times, Tango, just don't be quitting games, man. People get upset about stuff like that. People get upset at free wins, man. I don't know
free
what
wins. I'm like, isn't that what events are for? I'm like, my whole thing is
if I was at 19 wins and I needed to get that one and somebody quit, I would not be like, oh, why'd you quit? Or at any point, I'd be like, cool, I'll get this done sooner.
Do you ever offer friendly quits in event games though? Also, that was like the weirdest thing to me. It's like, it's an event game. Like, who cares? I don't care if I'm playing.
I don't offer friendly quits ever, unless it's like I have something that comes up and I have to leave.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, but first of all, especially if it's on PlayStation, I'll just message the person like, hey, I got to go. Is it cool? Like, I have an emergency. Can you like accept this friendly? If they say no, then I'll just like, fuck it. I'll still send the friendly. If they decline, I'll just quit. Because I'm not going to be able to play anyway. So it's like, whatever. Just, and if I lose 40 points in my ranked seasons, whatever. Like, I'll get it back. It's not that big a deal.
It was just funny.
People take it way too serious. Like, that is a pretty funny story.
Like, dude, it's events, dude. Like, why is this bothering you so much? Like, and I'm just like, if you're so good that you can win all your games, like, why are you offering friendly quits anyways? Like, that just seems like,
I was going to show you a lesson. Don't get matched up with me. I'm a badass.
I know, he's just like, I hope we match up again. I'm like, 100 times out of 100, I will do the exact same thing. If you offer me a friendly quit, I will always decline it. I'll try and score some runs. And if I don't, and you hit a home run, I'll quit. I'm not trying to make comebacks in events, even down like 1 or 2 runs. It's just not worth it. No,
I don't need to be down 3 in the 3rd inning with my 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up. Like, there's just no, I'm not going to try it. I don't care.
I don't do that in ranked. Like, I never, it's very rare that I'll quit a ranked game. Not never. If I get like really mad, but that's usually if I'd rather just take a mercy rule than quit in a rank.
I was going to say, if it gets to the point where it's like the 4th inning, the guy has like 10 runs already. It's like, all right, you got it. Like, on to the next game for me. Like, I don't care. I'll rage quit. I did that before and people would message me like, oh, you're a pussy. Like, why'd you rage quit? All this and that. It's like, bro, I wasn't going to win. I'm not going to help you farm XP against me because it's online and you get 1.5 instead of 1. Like, go play someone else.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it after like
if you win.
If I only gave up 1 run, like if I was down 1-0. Like, and people do that in ranked all the time. Like, in the basically anything under like 550, people will quit. If you're the away team, or even in the 1st inning, even if you're the home team, if you score like 3 runs, people will just quit. I'm like, what? Why are you playing right? Like, then go play events and do that. Yeah. So it's weird, but anyway, that's my little event story.
Pretty funny.
I really ruined this guy's week last week. He was thinking about it all week long. I had forgotten about it by Friday. I was actually live streaming, like when you were at that Brewers game, and then like I was just like, I didn't even know what to say to this guy. I literally like was just sat here staring at my phone on stream, and they're like, the guys who are in my chat were like, your stream froze. I was like, oh no, I'm just like, I just, my brain stopped working because I couldn't figure out how to reply to this guy.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
But man, then we go into our programs, and we got 2 on Friday. Let's talk about the little one first, and then we'll get to the big one.
Season Awards drop 5.
Season Awards drop 5 with, pretty standard stuff. But we got quite a bit of XP, actually. I don't know if it's been like this the whole time, but we got 4,000 XP for
every card,
every player we unlocked, which was really cool.
No, every other one was, I think, just 4,000 at the end. So 4,000 for the entire thing. And then this one would, so
it
this
was. You're right.
Actually, one of the first one might have been 40. No, never mind. They were all 4,000. Yeah, and then so this one you get 20,000.
Yep, not bad.
Big jump.
It's almost like they're coming to the end of the season, and they're like, "Hey, we got to like make sure that people get these cards."
I think there's gonna be tons of XP now. Like every week in these programs, it's probably gonna be like this.
Well, because now you're starting to see certain guys, like my co-host here, who's finished the XP reward program, and then you got guys like me who just got Billy Williams, I think yesterday. Where am I at right now? I'm at 746. So I just got the 2 ball and a habit pack. I am about 50K away from Kyle Seager. So
did you do the Bellinger program yet?
That is the one we were going to talk about next. But yes, we had. But in the season award draft 5, we had Jack Leiter, which don't know why he got a card. He got shelled. He struck out the first guy he faced, and then he struck out 2 of the first 3 guys he faced, and then he got shelled after that. So it's like, okay, here's a free card for you, Jack. This Cam Boozer, which is a guy who was just actually added into the live series roster thing during the new update. So that was kind of cool. He's a lefty. He's all right. Can't complain about lefty relievers. Andy, I think it's Andy Pages.
Pages, yep.
Pages, yeah. Pages. I would say Andy Pages because it's Andy Pages because that's how it's spelled. He hit his first career home run. That was cool to see. I watched the highlight of that. Arguably the best card of the entire thing is this Alec Boehm. Absolutely cracked as a bench bat.
Yeah, another lefty killer.
114 contact, 120 power versus lefties, 39 speed, which is atrocious for a guy at his body frame and his age, only having 39 speed. It's like, bruh, you can at least run a little bit. Like, try. But terrible fielding, so he's easily a perfect lefty killer bench bat. And he also gets the Arenado boost, but that really just doesn't help him. Still doesn't really help him. I'm not gonna if I have Arenado, I'm gonna have Arenado at third because that's where he's best at. So Boehm can play DH if I need somebody to play DH, but it also depends on your team who you all have to put at DH. But Boehm is good. And then finally, the season award card was Tanner Houck. Yes. Your mic's acting up funny. I heard that.
My mic's acting up funny?
I hear it buzzing.
Oh, weird. It's still buzzing?
Nope, it's good now. It was just buzzing for a second.
Weird. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird for a second. But yeah, Tanner Houck. This card's actually pretty good too. Slider, sinker, splitter, cutter, 4-seam fastball, but he also has 99 control, 98 control, 95. Like, he's got crazy good control and break on all his pitches. So he's pretty good. Not bad. But then we got the cool program, which we were wondering how this was gonna show up, and boy, did it. This is easily the best program they've put out, besides getting Yelich in the Egghunt program. But that's just a biased Brewers fan pick. But man, the Show Classics program, yes, they absolutely did not disappoint. And also, did we get some really good cards? Well, we got 8,000 XP for every player that we unlocked too. Yes, so
totaling 40,000.
So 40,000 just by XP. Doing those 2 programs, you got quite a bit of XP to get you on your reward path.
Yeah, there's also
that's where the Millionaire Pack came from, by the way. That was the Show Classics program here. That's where I got that other one, not a Conquest map that I brought up earlier.
Yeah, and at the end you get a 5,000 stubs and then 7,500. So 12,500 stubs in this program, and a Show Classics pack.
And a Show Classics pack, which was something we absolutely asked for. I forgot who I got out of this.
I got low round. I took Andy.
I got the mid round, so I got Taylor Trammell or Soroka. I think I took Taylor Trammell. I'm pretty sure I took Taylor Trammell.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I did because I didn't get Edward or Castellanos, because I would have sold him, honestly, if I did. But I definitely got Taylor Trammell. I did because I think I sold him as well. I think I just sold Taylor Trammell because it's like, I'm not going to really use them.
Yeah.
But we had, I guess we'll go through the cards in order. You get relief pitcher Kenta Maeda, which his windup is so slow.
Oh, it's brutal. I like his pitch mix and like stuff, but yeah, it's just so slow.
Boy, it was, but also his control is terrible. Just don't use him online, folks. He's the Meatball City. Keibert Ruiz, which is a underrated card, switch hitter, so he gets the Santana boost, which is helpful. Unfortunately, you'd have to use Santana at first because Keibert only has catcher position, so he can't play anywhere else other than DH, obviously.
Yeah.
Nick Lodolo makes his return. I remember this card from the Team Affinity. What was that? Team Affinity 2021, because it was the same year Edward Cabrera was in the game. This guy's disgusting. Lefty with a really good pitch mix. The sinker and slider are just gross. And plus he's a tall lefty pitcher. It's those kind of work in the game. So good for him. That's in the game. You got a Nike City Connect jersey, so you just got your choice of a jersey, a bat, a banner, and a profile icon. I think I just took all Baltimore stuff because I was just like, whatever. It was the first one that popped up, so I just took all the Baltimore stuff.
And you can sell it, so.
And you could sell. No, the City Connect jersey was no sell. It says here.
Oh well, you could quick sell. Sorry, I quick sold like the bat and the icon.
Oh yes, that's what it was. That's right.
Couple
that's
thousand.
Right.
I kept the jersey, but yeah, the banner.
That's fair.
The icon, banner, and bat skin I all sold because whatever. I'll take 3,000 stubs over. I don't care about any of those things. So
no. And then at 70 reward points, you got Gleyber Torres, which was the
face of the franchise card.
Face of the franchise card, yes, which was cool. Obviously, it's just a show classics series as far as this goes, which, cool. Obviously, we talked about getting the show classics pack, and then finally at 100 points, we got Lightning card Cody Bellinger from his rookie year as a Dodger. Easily the best card in programs we've gotten this year, other than Christian Yelich. Like I said, that's just. But I would say Christian Yelich is just as comparable to Cody Bellinger, in my opinion. Other than Cody can play first base, and he's a better fielder. But hitting wise, I think Yelich has Bellinger, but Bellinger's also pretty cracked to himself.
I don't know, something about Bellinger's swing in this game. It's beautiful. He's always just so swing, good,
man. Yeah, I'm not hitting very well with him offline right now. I also was just kind of like playing to play, just doing fun little stuff like that. But then when I saw this card, I'm like, oh my god, because they could have easily just put this in the pack.
Yeah,
and they didn't. And like, kudos to SDS for not putting that card in the pack, because man, let me go back and look at it. If this pack had like Jorge Soler was the final card instead of Bellinger, like people would have been upset.
That Soler card is kind of crazy though. Like max power, both sides.
Max power, both sides. But it's like there's a difference between Jorge Soler cards and Cody Bellinger cards.
Yes.
So it's like
that is a fact. Yeah. No, this program was awesome, man. Like
I agree.
Hopefully we keep getting some stuff like this for whenever they're doing these other types of programs. And then obviously like especially the amount of XP, like the reason I got this reward path done so fast is because like all this, you do both of those programs, the season awards drop 5 and the Bellinger Classics one or whatever, like that's 60,000 XP. That's, and then I don't know if it's over now. It probably is now, but it was double XP weekend with quadruple XP cap. So you could earn another 60,000 XP a day if you're playing a bunch. So I think,
I know I texted you about that because I was like pissed because I'm like, of course they dropped double XP the week where I'm super busy. I was at the Brewer game Friday. Saturday, I went grocery shopping in the morning, and then I had some friends come by. We celebrated a buddy of mine's birthday, so brought the grill out and was cutting the grass and all this shit Saturday. And then I did play all day yesterday for the most part, though. So I got both of the programs done. And then after that, I was kind of worried. I was like, dude, I might hit my XP cap, but like I never did. So I was kind of like happy with that. But then also the other thing that we haven't talked about yet, which is the new thing that I just started on, which I'm 8 games in, is we got a new mini seasons.
The new mini seasons with loaded with XP. You can earn another 60,000 XP in the new mini seasons. I did do that as well.
Yes. And not only do you get a 95 overall Takashi card art Bob Feller, but there was 3 packs in there that I did not know about.
Yes, the weird random cards.
The mini seasons, legends, and live series booster choice pack is what they called it. What a long name for a pack. But there was Luis Aparicio, Paul Konerko, and somebody else in there. And I'm missing the third guy.
Ken Griffey Sr.
Ken Griffey Sr. That's right. I've only unlocked one of them so far because, like I said, I'm only 8 games in. So I took Paul Konerko because I always rake with him. Like he always hits well for me. So that's my next like XP grind is to get that done.
And you get lots of packs. There's tons of packs in it. There's like 40 packs.
Yes. I already have 6 of the goals completed, and it's like I'm close to another mini seasons booster pack, but then 13 games gets you a show pack. 18, but it's any difficulty too. So it's like you could just play them on rookie if you want to get them done quick, so you don't have to sweat. I mean, but like 35 RBIs get you 5 packs. 15 home runs with legend players get you a ball in pack. 40 hits with live series players get you a ball in pack. Like a lot of good packs. I mean, you get a headliner pack if you steal 10 bases. I always keep forgetting to do that one, so I just get base hits and just forgetting to steal.
That's the one mission I didn't do. This is base stealing.
11,000 XP, 2,500 stubs, and a ball in pack if you make the playoffs. It's like you can make the playoffs after like 15 wins or something like that. So it's like it's pretty intense.
Yeah. If you do 17 wins, and then that's what I did. I did 17 because then if you do the 3 in the first round and 3 in the final, that's 23, and that gets the 23 win goal done. So I think there's a win 23 games goal. So that's what I did. I think, usually 14 or 15 will get you to the playoffs, but I just did 17 wins. So
17 wins is the key. You win 17 games, and that gets you to the playoffs, and then you just win the rest of your games. And then it gets you the 23 wins. See, I didn't even think about that. I the last time I did the mini seasons run, I just played every game. I think up until like the 23 wins, and then I simmed. Because I was like, I didn't know if playoff wins counted.
They do.
Or not.
Everybody out there, the playoff wins count.
So I did not.
I also think it carries over. Like I think if you even if you only won 20 in a run, I think if you start a new one, you just have to win 3 more. I think. I'm not 100% sure because I've never done it that way, but I think it's just like a total wins. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, kind of a thing.
Very nice.
Yeah, and then you get that Bob Feller. I actually haven't even looked at this Bob Feller card at all. I almost forgot. I was more just like, oh, XP. But I mean, Feller's always like, he's never bad.
No.
Double. He's got outlier and break outlier with the 99 break on the 12-6.
Yeah. Oh, he's nuts, man. I've always liked Bob Feller cards. If you can control him, he's super good because he's pretty nuts. If you can just actually figure out how to use him, he's pretty good. I've always had a pretty good time using them, especially in the years past. The Takashi card, even from last year, was really good. I liked them. Did I get the strikeouts I needed? I did. Okay, cool. I don't have to use live series pitchers anymore. I just have to get 3 live series hits. Good.
There you go.
That's how I did all my goals. I was like, I'm just gonna complete 1 goal at a time because I know that I have all those games to play. So it's like I can get them all done in the right amount of time. So do I want to use Martin Tehigo? Is he a good pitcher? Not really. Ugh. Helton Smith ain't bad. I think he's got a slow windup though, if I remember. I don't know. I'm just gonna grind it out and see how it all goes, and just kind of grind from there. But yeah, man, a lot of fun content, a lot of good content. You know, nothing to really complain about SDS this time.
No, I don't think so.
They added that championship thing over the weekend, which is kind of cool to see.
The big tournament, yes. Have you ever gone in any of those?
I have not.
Me either.
I am an all-star warrior. I do not have the skills to be trying to play with the big boys. I leave that to
it's usually just
like
the
guys like
the committing the time when they're going on is usually the part that gets.
I just leave that to guys like Pags and Helly and all those guys. Those guys can play in those type of things. I'll sit over here and grind against the CPU and build a good team.
The Rays started doing their Sunburst Invitational 2 yesterday, which was good. There was a couple of drops. You could get 3 packs from that. And then I think they had Scuffy, Thune, and Dimmu as like some commentary and stuff on it, which is pretty cool to see. I didn't really watch any of the games. I know Frosty was playing somebody. I was just there for the drops packs.
I didn't even get a chance to do that. I was actually really
There's
busy
only 3
just
packs. So.
Yeah, I guess that's still 3 packs is nothing. I mean, 3 packs is something, I guess, if you pull something out of them.
That's true. There's always a chance.
There is. Trout's always in the next pack.
Speaking of Trout, I know there's somebody here who maybe pulled a Mike Trout the other day.
I went fishing. I pulled a Mike Trout off stream. What was that? I was like Thursday night or whatever.
Yeah.
I was out it was like Thursday night. I was just hanging out, had nothing really crazy going on at the house. I was like, let me just play a little bit. Was grinding some stuff, got some packs, and next thing you know, I'm like, oh shoot, a diamond. Here we go. I actually pulled 2 diamonds out of like 3 packs. It was like It was a diamond, a non-diamond, and then I pulled Mike Trout. I think I pulled Ozzie Albies, and then I pulled Mike Trout right after that. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it.
I feel like it's gone that way a lot for me this year. I'll go on like a pack drought of like so many packs without it, and then I'll pull like four in like a 10-pack stretch.
Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like for everybody that I've been seeing. It's like you won't see their name pop up on the notification thing at all, and then all of a sudden it'll be like 4 or 5 diamonds in a row. It's like, oh, okay, you guys are just pulling diamonds here. I see.
Yeah. I wonder with people starting to finish this XP path and getting their little wheel spin, because there's a 90+ live series pack in there, if those cards are going to start to go down a bit. I've had one wheel spin so far, and I got a chase pack out of it, which is cool. But
I saw Pags pulled he pulled the live series one and got Mike Trout out of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that might possibly kill the live series cards over the next like week or two. So maybe the people will start getting the Babe Ruth done and, start getting that all ready to go. So maybe that'll help with some folks.
Yeah, there's still a few that are Seager, Acuna, Trout, Mookie, and Ohtani are all kind of 90 to 140. Yep. The worst one that you can get now is Tatis. He's like 18,000.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pulled him,
and he's like 89, or no, he's 91, right?
He's in 91.
Yeah, that sucks. Good card, but yeah, that sucks that's the value for him, which could be worse. All of them could be like that, and you're like, I pulled Mike Trout, but he's like 20K.
Yeah, that's what I'll pull Mike Trout when he's that price at the end of the year.
That's how it goes, man.
But
I'll pull him twice.
I just need to continue my streak of at least one time in the year pulling Mike Trout. I've every single year I've played Diamond Dynasty, I've pulled him at least once. Never when he was worth more than like 50K, maybe. Like never early in the game, or back in the day where Trout would be worth like 400 or 500, like almost all the way through the whole year.
Speaking of Mike Trout, he just robbed Yordan Alvarez of a perfect base hit up the middle again with me in this mini seasons game. Stupid.
And speaking of Mike Trout, leading the league in home runs in real life, I'm pretty sure right now.
Yes, and he got a contact buff or contact decrease, but a power increase on his live series card.
10 bombs,
which is true because I think he's got 10 bombs and he's batting like I think I saw like he was batting like 250. Or like right around 250, 260, but he's got
226.
Oh, is that bad? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like his OPS is, you'd almost think it would be higher with 10 home runs, but his OPS is 885. Obviously still really good, but
yeah.
He only has one double, one double and 2 triples and then 10 home runs.
Oh, jeez. So he's just hitting the ball out.
Just hitting home runs.
He's like Pete Alonso.
Yeah, 26 strikeouts. And it's 10 home runs, 14 RBIs, because nobody on his team gets on base.
Nobody's on base. Nope. But he's also leading off, too, so there's that.
That's true.
I know I think he's hit like 2 or 3 first inning home runs, so yeah, suck it, Mike Trout. Just struck him out with Brandon Webb.
I need George Springer to figure it out again and hit a leadoff home run, continue his climb up that leaderboard.
Pretty nice. But man, a lot of fun stuff. And then obviously this upcoming Friday, the only 2 things is we get the new Derek Jeter storyline update, and they said a new legend reveal.
New legend. Now does the new legend go along with the storylines? Because then it's I
believe it does.
I know, like
a lot of people are suspecting it's going to be who a lot of people think it's going to be. I know Nutsy Poo kind of broke down. He did like a breakdown video of who he thinks it's going to be is who it's going to be. Obviously everybody wants it to be A-Rod, but I feel like they would like make it a way bigger deal if A-Rod was going to be back in the game.
Yes.
They just have it be
agree.
So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So a lot of people are suspecting it's going to be Hideki Matsui, which, hey, great lefty power bat for sure. Yep. Just had his MLB record broken by Shohei of the most home runs by a Japanese-born player. So, Yeah,
Shohei's going to absolutely destroy that record.
Oh, my God.
I wonder who else they would put in these Jeter storylines. Like if they're going to give us another like any more kind of flashbacks of his teammates.
So I was hoping that we would get like, because if this is supposed to be from like what 09 to 14, I think, right?
Yeah.
Ideally, I would think it would be like CC Sabathia, A-Rod. God, I'm trying to think of who else was on those teams. Like, Teixeira.
In the perfect
like all
world.
these guys aren't in the game though, so it's like you get Teixeira. That'd be cool. Like, can you imagine if it was like a new legend, but they like it's new legends and it's like CC, A-Rod, Teixeira, and Matsui, like all four of those guys, and it's like holy shit, that would be nuts.
That'd be crazy. I wonder if like if they would give
Teixeira would play
like guys that we already had, like if they'd give us another Mariano card or Posada card.
I hope not. I hope that's not the case.
I hope not too, but like who else? I'm trying to look at his teammates and who else could potentially be in the game. Alfonso Soriano played with him in 2014.
Yeah, but that's
there's like none of these guys are like in the game. Like they're gonna put Brett Gardner in the game. David Robertson, maybe.
I think that would be underwhelming. Because it's like when you think of those Yankees teams, you think of more like the hitters and then Mariano.
Yeah.
And obviously the starters were who they were. But
Granderson had a 43 home run season in 2012 for them. Who knows?
I think they're one of their big main focuses is probably going to be on that 09 World Series team, because obviously that's the last time they won it. So I could see, man, dude, in a perfect world, give me A-Rod, dude. In a perfect world, it's like I said, it's probably going to be Matsui, just because Nutsy Poo posted a video. I'll talk about it a little bit. I don't know if you saw it or anything, but he basically talked about during the first Derek Jeter storyline, there was a play where Derek Jeter slid into home or something like that, and Sean Figgins was like on the Angels.
Yeah.
And they blurred his face out, but then in the background you see like all these guys faces blurred out except for Matsui's. So it's like, oh, maybe that he was like, SDS wouldn't, showcase a guy's face if he's not going to be in the game type of thing. And I'm like, that kind of makes sense. Like, why they don't have the rights technically to show a guy's face in video packages, which is why during a lot of those Jeter storyline stuff, you saw a lot of guys' faces blurred out. So, that makes sense. Matsui seems like a good pick. They didn't show anything about A-Rod in any of those videos, so maybe it's going to kind of be like a secret.
Man, if they dropped A-Rod, that would be crazy. Like, I want it so bad. I want it to happen. I just, I don't think it will, because I do think that if A-Rod was in the game, it would be like a bigger thing. And they probably would have wanted to use that to sell copies of the game before the game came out.
I agree. Which is why I predict probably maybe next year he'll be back. Because they're starting to get, there's really not many new legends they can bring back that's like a big time like draw to the game. I mean, the only two real big ones I would say are maybe like, I know a lot of people, like there's always those people in the chat, they're like, no more Garcia Parra. And it's like, yeah, that'd be cool. But it's fun. Like Manny Ramirez. It's like Manny Ramirez and freaking
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, A-Rod. Like a lot of people want, what's his name? A lot of people want Ty Cobb back in the game, which I'm cool with that. Like,
bring back Ted Williams and Hornsby. Maybe like
I haven't seen anything about Honus Wagner yet in the game, which that kind of makes me nervous about whether he's still in the game or not. They talked about him in the Bob Kendrick story thing. I think I'm pretty sure they talked about him, and I'm pretty sure I remember Bob Kendrick saying something that something about one of the Negro League guys being compared to him, but I could be wrong. Maybe that was last year's game with somebody, but I thought it was something like Henry Aaron or something like that getting compared to him, but you never know. I don't know, man. They're kind of running out of legends, man. They keep losing guys and then adding guys back in, but I guess before we get out of here, how did it feel to finish the XP reward path, man? Was Was it kind of satisfying to now have Pettit, Walker, and Rollins all in your game?
It's nice. Yes, it was nice. It was weird because it's like it was like almost underwhelming a little bit because it was like took so long to get to Jimmy Rollins. Because I just got Jimmy Rollins on like Thursday, and then it was like, oh, quadruple the XP cap and all this XP in these programs, and then it seemed like 5 minutes later I had all three of them, which was like cool. But it like it didn't feel like I really had to grind much to get the last two, which is like I basically got all three at the same time, like in the same 24 hours. So it was like it's nice. Like all these cards are sick, and like you can use Larry Walker in the event, so I'll get some parallel XP with him a little bit. And obviously nice that Jimmy Rollins gets a little bit of a boost with that Carlos Santana card. And Jimmy Rollins has just been insane since day one in BR. Dude, anyway. So I think everybody's taken him first. And then, yeah, I mean, it's cool to have some 99s in the lineup though. But it's crazy because we're only like the 10th, so a week and a half away from Team Affinity Chapter 3, which is going to be 99s everywhere. And like I think we get new ranked in BR, so I would assume that those are going to be 99s as well now.
Yes, it only makes sense. And now the supercharges are up to 97s as well, so it's like everything's starting to pick up. Like I said, man, I'm trying to keep a positive mindset, but I'm really curious on what they're going to do after this season, like how they're going to keep the momentum going, because now things are going to start ramping up with this Team Affinity 3. Like these cards are going to be juicy. I feel like we're probably going to get some.
The reset is going to be interesting.
Guys. Yeah, because I mean, God, there's just so many things. I mean, like there's a lot of 99 overall guys that can be put into these Team Affinities, and then like you said, the rank seasons, the BR, like all that stuff. It's gonna be nutty. It's gonna be nutty for sure to see. But it's also, like I said, unfortunately, me being the glass half empty guy, sometimes it's like I'm really, really, really curious on how they're gonna make that work. But I have faith that they'll do right. But
well,
if it's gonna be a complete reset, it's gonna be very frustrating.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, they've had, by that point, they'll, even right now, they've had a couple months to kind of see all the feedback and maybe adjust things compared to what their original plans might have been, may or may not have been. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, like, hopefully it goes over well. The weirdest, the biggest thing is the thing that I find is going to be always tough is like, depending on what cards we get for 99s at the end of this season. But it's hard to give us the same players with lower overall cards. You almost have to give us like all new, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like if all of a sudden, like if at the end of this year we get, I don't know, like a 99 Carlos Delgado for the Blue Jays Team Affinity, and then in the beginning of season 2, it's like, oh, here's this 87 Carlos Delgado. It's like, I don't want to use this card. Like I just got this 99.
Right.
So exactly. It's going to be,
and I fully expect the wild card to be available right away too. So yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because you have to earn the wild card spots. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're probably going to be one, and then they'll probably give you one to start, and then you're going to earn them probably. I would assume like maybe around like every 100K or so.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Probably roughly around that time frame. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. We still got what is it, like at least
39 days, I think, still 38 days left in season 1.
So at least another 4 or 5 more episodes of the On Deck Circle and everything else. So yeah, it'll be cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how this Friday goes with the Jeter stuff, and then also pretty much everything else that's going to come with it, man. I'm hoping next Monday when we talk, where it's going to be like, holy shit, I P5 day rod already and all this and that. Like, I don't know. It'll be something. It's going to be interesting.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
We'll get another random weird pack in the middle of the week that nobody wants to buy, and then some good stuff on Friday.
We'll get another 97 headliner of somebody that you're not expecting, and then it should be like a 97 Jimmy Rollins or something. Like, hey guys, we know you haven't crossed the XP reward path yet, but here's a lesser one.
That would be so
dumb. Dude, and watch it be like, I know this is super speculation, but watch they make these like the Team Affinity 99s like 99 Griffey and 99 like all like the best that you can get, like a 99 Kyle Tucker for the Astros, or
don't do that.
Like, can you just imagine though? Like
some of them will be that. Like I just feel like it will. Hopefully not all.
It's
of
gonna
them,
be
but...
like, well, the Mariners is gonna be like a 99 Edgar Martinez or something like that. Like great hitter, but it's not Griffey. So there's gonna be stuff like that. It's tough though, man. Like we said, it's tough to kind of like differentiate, because we got that, and then a couple weeks after that, you got the new season. So it's gonna be tough to kind of get it all,
7th.
get your head wrapped around. Dude, we're gonna get like 99 Chipper from the Braves. Oh God, that would just make me a happy person.
The Braves.
And I just got my 40 hits with live series cards. Woo!
Yeah. Yay! Good job.
I hit a home run with Mike Trout and a home run with Yordan on rookie. Not ashamed to say it.
Oh man, I was playing that mini seasons on rookie at Costco. Just like, give me those hits. I got like...
Oh, I'm playing it at my stadium that I had from last year that I downloaded. It just, it's basically Costco, but
the one mission I think is 75 total bases, and I think I had 70 in the first game I played.
Jesus Christ!
I had like 20 home runs or something dumb, but something stupid like that.
I'm just trying to hit home runs with legend cards now that I have the live series ones done. I can just switch over to the legend cards and try to get, I think it's 15 home runs with those guys. I think I'm at like 4 or 5. I don't know. Easy. For some reason, rookie just gets me throwing it off, and I just gotta. Like, I think I was only averaging like 2 to 3 runs in those.
It's because he just
also my first
swinging
game
everything.
Road games too.
Rookie is just swinging at everything. It's like the PCI is the size of the sun. You just swing at everything.
Exactly. But you know what? It is what it is. It's all for fun. And now I'm just striking dudes out with Satchel Paige and just playing the game because he's one of the pitchers who qualified that I can use in this damn Bob Feller one. But yeah, man, just having fun and grinding the game. It's all about now. It's all about the grind.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see what happens on Friday, and then only after that's only a week away from Team Affinity Chapter 3 already, which is crazy. It seemed like we just got Chapter 2, so it's going quick.
I have to hit up Ainge and get his predictions and be like, Ainge, what do you think, man? And I can bring it up on the show.
He loves it. He loves doing that.
Dude, he does, man. He's a good dude. But yeah, man, that's pretty much, I think, all we covered a lot. I mean, there was a lot to cover, and we got through it all. Now I'm just grinding out, trying to get this Bob Feller, and then after that, try to focus online, try to see, what I can do, because I started, all those buy orders started coming in now. I think honestly, I'll be able to get Al Leiter after, if I was to collect everything. I think I'm at like 197 or something like that right now. But that's if I collect everything, and I don't want to collect everything, because
just keep grinding.
I don't want to collect. I don't want to collect all those guys that are like 5, 6, 7, 8K stubs, man. I just want to.
It's tough. It's nice. I like to not collect guys that I don't have to.
I want to just sell all those guys though too, because I want the stubs. But then it's like, I kind of needed those players for this reason and all this and that. So,
well,
I was happy I sold that Willie Castro.
They're not going to be worth much. So,
exactly. That's how it goes.
That is.
It is what it is.
Well, all right, dude. Let's pray to the MLB The Show gods for A-Rod on Friday. And
no kidding.
Hopefully, either way, hopefully it gives us some more fun stuff to talk about next week. I enjoyed the first set of Jeter storylines, so
yes, I did as well.
I think
agree.
This will be good.
Yeah, I agree as well. Matsui will play if that's who it is. He'll definitely be a good.
Yeah, that'd be a fun new legend that people would want to use. So
yeah.
And maybe they can make him a kaiju series. They should for him.
And also he'll work with that Seiya Suzuki boost. So,
ooh.
So there's perks to it.
Give us an Ichiro. Bring Ichiro back too while you're at it. He played with Jeter.
Oh God, what I would give to have Ichiro back in the game, dude. Like, people talk about how much they love Lou Brock. Like, Ichiro was so much better.
Yeah, screw Lou Brock.
So much better. Dude,
he's just good for being cheesy.
We didn't talk about him, but he's also able to be attained in the season 1, collection program. They added him, so now it's Rich Aurilia, Al Leiter, and and now Luke Brock on top of the 3 bosses you get starting at 200 or whatever it is. So, yeah, little fun stuff like that, man. Just it's a lot. It's a lot, but I love it. I love that it's a lot because it gives us something to do.
Yeah, there's actually some fun things to grind this weekend. So keep it up, SES.
Yeah,
this was a good week.
Exactly. Keep it up. Keep giving us programs that have the packs in them
and good cards
give us
lots of
that.
XP. All of these things that you just did, do that more.
Yeah, do that more. All the XP, absolutely all the XP. Just do that regardless, man. Just give us a chance to get XP. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much all I've got. Just keep on grinding, everybody. Have fun playing the game. Play it how you want. Don't feel obligated if you miss something. They seem to be pretty good at giving you chances to re-earn the cards that you didn't get, especially in the events in BR. Like you get a chance for those rewind packs. So
I'm sure we'll get some in the last, like for ranked and BR. We'll probably get those in the last set for the season too.
Oh yeah,
I would be surprised if we didn't get rewind packs. It's in there. They want everybody to be able to get everything and try every card. That's what they really want. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, everybody listening, watching on YouTube, or if you're listening, check us out, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, everywhere. And long live MLB The Show.
Peace.